Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is. Quick couple things before we get started. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Get Heavy Podcast. $1 a month gets you in the door, early access to episodes and bonus content. Rate, subscribe, follow, and review the podcast on all audio outlets. It really does help. Check out the YouTube. Hit that notifications bell, subscribe button. Doesn't mean shit to you, but it means a lot to me. And check out the merch, localshop.com/Get Heavy Podcast. We got new merch dropping soon. I appreciate everyone that supported so far. Also, go ahead and give us a call on the Get Heavy Hotline, 805-666-2314. And you can leave your weird story, message, answer the question of the week, rates, reviews, fucked up shit, send your memes, texts, voicemails, whatever you want. Know that it will maybe used on the podcast if it is good. Having said all that, enjoy the episode. Get Heavy Podcast, hosted by Chris Perez. There you go, man.
You know.
Well, hey, welcome to the podcast, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris Perez, Major Rager, a Ventura staple, Big J,
Hi.
Owner of the Garage Bar, co-host of the Get Heavy Podcast officially.
What's happening?
Welcome
What's
aboard,
happening?
buddy.
I would really like to point out and say how much I appreciate that Chris is wearing a Purple Rain shirt.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to represent strong, and that's strong right there, baby.
It is a strong rep, dude.
Man, the myth, the legend right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One of the best guitar players ever.
You literally can't hate Prince.
One of the best motorcycle drivers ever.
Yeah. And that old Goldwing, bro. What I would do to have a Goldwing like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think that was him driving? I don't think he could lift a motorcycle like that.
I doubt it, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like
Baller.
a couple of days ago, I
He's
was
a baller.
my brother and I were cruising down the street, and this girl drives by on a Dyna,
Mhm.
and she did not look any bigger than your daughter.
Really?
She was
On a Dyna?
on a Dyna.
Wow.
I mean, she was tiny.
Did you see her drop it like a few?
Not yet,
blocks over?
not yet. You know, but it does happen. You know, but I've seen some grown ass men drop. I've dropped my bike.
Oh, dude.
I've dropped my bike probably more than most people.
I probably dropped your bike more. You're like, goddamn bike's over.
Yeah,
again.
You're like,
shit.
the guy, you're like, can I ride it? And I was like, nope.
Cool. All right.
For a long time, when I was the guy that would go, yeah,
Oh, just
go ahead. Yeah, go get on it and pick it up.
Fucking brave
I'd
man,
watch him
dude.
fucking fall over. It was the shit.
Nope.
You know. So Larry White,
Yeah.
and Danielle, or Larry's daughter was over at the house one night, and we were all hanging out, and I parked my bike behind his daughter's car, and they couldn't get out, and they had to go to the store or whatever it was. So I told them when they go, hey man, can you move your bike? And I'm like, no, I can't, but he can. So I point to her boyfriend that she's with at the time and said, no, hey man, you need to go move my bike. Yeah. And then as he got outside, and you could see the perplexed look on his face, as he's got this look on his face, I went, hey, hold on 1 second. And I turned around, I opened up the door and went, all right, everybody. Hey, you guys, come here. Come watch this. Come watch this. And I swear to God, he picked the bike up. As soon as he picked it up, it rolled over and fell down on its side. And he's just standing there like, I don't know what to do. You can just see the stress.
It's the worst.
I've dropped my bike so many times. I don't care. Like,
care.
I know it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, my bike's not a nice bike. It's just my bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some guys are so fucking precious though about it.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah. But like,
you know what I mean?
dude, I took a ride up to the Cold Springs Tavern like a while ago. It's up way off the 150.
Beautiful place.
154.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there fucking eating breakfast, dude, and I watched a guy come in hot off the street because it's like a bit of a drop into a straight dirt pad, right?
Uh-huh.
He came in hot, dude. Fucking slid it, landed on the ground. He's covered in fucking white dust, and everyone's all, oh, you know what I mean?
Right
Just
in front of it.
like
Right in front of
50
it.
fucking bikers, you know what I mean? And then he jumps up all panicked, tries to pick it up, slips, fucking drops again. I'm like, oh, I'm just panicking for the guy, dude. I mean, he came in about maybe 15, 20 miles an hour. It wasn't that bad, but you could see it on his face. He wanted to leave. He wanted to kill himself.
Did you do one of those where it went like, we'll go?
Oh no, he just came in and just went zoop like immediately.
Yeah,
because he came in hot and just hit that corner, dude.
So you know how there's that parking lot next. Have you been to Cold Springs?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how there's the big parking lot next to the bar?
Yeah.
And it kind of goes up the hill.
Yeah.
So I came in a little hot. Yeah, and not a little hot. I came in hot as hell, and I'm like, oh, you know it, baby. And I'm like, fuck it. I see all these trail bikes and dirt bikes at the top of the hill. That's what I'm going for. Fuck these guys. I got this shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm flying up that fucking hill, and that bike starts to bounce, and then I hit a little fucking dip. And as soon as I hit the dip and I tried to come out, the bike stalled on me. And as the bike fell, the girl that was on the back of the bike with me, I just grabbed her as the bike fell, and I lifted her off and set her down. And I turned around and started walking down the hill and left my bike sitting there. I was like, I'm not even like, at this point, I'm not trying to.
My bike.
I'm just playing it off. I meant to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is where I park now.
Yeah. And then everybody came running up the hill. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to the girl? Just kept sitting there.
Oh no, she laughed. I picked her. She was standing up when I
thought you were
gonna
say, I took her off the bike, landed on her, left my bike there.
It just started huffing. She's right in front of everybody. She's like,
a paraplegic now. No, it wasn't from the bike wreck. It was from Jay landing on her.
Hey,
man! If I land on you, I think it'd be pretty either. It's not a good one. I almost fucking killed your kid on that bouncy castle that we went to a birthday party for his kid, and they had a bouncy castle, and fucking the baby wanted me to jump in there with him, and so I'm in there, and you have no idea how agile I am on a fucking
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the doorway usually inhibits somebody as big as you.
It was a squeeze. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, I was jumping in there, and I bounced him. It was Jameson,
the little one.
Yeah, and I bounced him, dude, and he got about a solid 2 feet in the air. And then I went to grab him, you know what I mean? Because it was like he was uncomfortably high, I went to grab him, and I fucking just kind of rolled and tucked and fell into the edge, and I was like, "You're right." And he's all, "I'm done." I'm all, "Yep, me too, man."
It was his birthday.
Yeah, I almost killed the birthday boy, dude. Yeah, it was pretty good, man. It's all good.
Man, usually I got to pay a couple bucks to start taking your clothes off. I didn't know it was that kind of night.
It's pretty easy.
So anyway, fuck, man. I know you've been going to some shows lately, right? That's pretty cool. I fucking just went and saw Idols the other day.
Nice shirt. I just went and saw Purple Rain.
Nice. There you go. Yeah. I was fucking.
How was that show?
Have you ever heard that band?
Yeah, you turned me on to
that. Have you heard that band, Jay?
No.
Idols? No.
I
mean, I don't know if you'd like it. It's really weird, but they're British. It's fucking noisy and gnarly, but I was blown away.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty hard guy to impress, with not like I'm an impress me bro guy, but I know a lot of the secrets, you know what I mean? So when I've been playing music so long with noise and fucking shit that you would assume that sounds insane.
Right.
I'm not really I know the secret ingredients most of the time, but I had fucking no idea how good that band was.
Really?
The way that they carry themselves and address the crowd and fucking it's like a community, it was
a performance.
It was unreal.
I saw your video and I was like, dude,
it was
handling it.
Real,
you guys had pretty good seats, huh?
No, we were on a balcony, but yeah, I mean, it was.
He's got a good phone.
Yeah.
He's got a good phone.
It was. It was
amazing.
amazing, dude. The Henry Fond is small anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe
it was there.
1,000 people. So, but I was fucking shocked at how good they were.
Wow.
I mean, I'll be listening to it tomorrow.
Not just because of COVID, you know what I mean? I haven't been to a real good show in a while, but
yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since maybe at the drive-in.
Really?
Because it's that vibe.
Yeah, it's very live.
But no pretentious shit, at all. It's the exact opposite of that. It's fucking wild, dude.
Cool.
I was super impressed. It made me get really stoked about going to shows again.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I went to a show on Wednesday and at the Greek, and I've been having social anxiety. So
bad.
Yeah, dude. I luckily the end of that last week it kind of wore off, and things were normal again. But we went to go see the Karunga Bin. It's like a
fuck is that?
It's like a KCRW band. It's like so the vibe was right.
That's
it
cool.
was like
Yeah.
it wasn't too hectic. People weren't trying to like slam to the front and stuff. It's just like, everyone was kind of high and
That's good. Good
mellow.
vibe.
Yeah,
It's a
they
good
were,
time to
very
go.
Especially,
chill.
I've never
Yeah.
been to the Greek, dude.
It's cool because it's like the Santa Barbara Bowl, but I don't know, something about it's just like there's
Yeah.
more booze and stuff like accessible. The bathrooms are easier to
okay.
get to.
Yeah.
You don't have to like climb the hill to go to all that stuff. It's like
Yeah.
it's right underneath.
You got
like
two windows that are serving booze. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they had like, oh man, it's the Greek. So they have like boutique wines and like kielbasa sausage stand. We had all of it.
As I've gotten older and I could afford to do it, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
cool, dude.
Yeah.
It was
Dude,
really
how
cool.
fucking
We had a good
sad is
time.
it? The biggest venue I've ever been to in my life is the Santa Barbara Bowl.
What?
Yeah, I've never gone to like an arena concert or
what?
anything bigger than that, like the Rose or the
Me neither.
LA. What is it? The fucking
Really?
LA?
Yeah,
No,
we're going. I got
I've been
tickets
to-
to Ghost,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh, did
like
you?
at Irvine something like the
Right.
Staples Irvine
Wow,
Center or whatever
So
it is.
I've seen Scorpions at like the amphitheater. I went and saw Rob Zombie. I think it was Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson.
Right. Yeah.
And saw them down at the amphitheater.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
I've never done
I have that anxiety stuff. I have different types of things. Like I don't like being around a group of people.
That's it.
When I get people behind me and shit, I start getting all twitchy. And so I end up going and sitting out where the vendors are. And I just sit out there by myself. Everybody else is inside.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, I'm just going to end up looking at everybody's cell phone in front of me.
Right.
So I might as well go sit by myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I really, 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 really don't enjoy shows as much as I used to.
Yeah.
With the cell phone shit.
Yeah.
It absolutely fucking drives me nuts
Mhm.
that all 10,000 people need to pull their phones out and take video
Right.
of something that nobody else is going to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you'll never watch it again.
No.
No,
Right?
no,
You
no.
take the video and then you post it and then
Yeah.
you'll never watch it again.
And it stays in your photos. So
Oh,
you just
yeah.
go, oh, fuck that. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
remember
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That was fun, but that was
Yeah.
fun photo. Could have been one photo that you have in your phone.
I do one. I
Right.
do
Yeah.
do that. I do like a 5-second video. I'm like, okay, and I'm
Got it.
done.
Yeah,
I
enjoy
it.
proved that I
Yeah.
went to a concert.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, and then when you go someplace, and I don't know if you guys know that the old the Discovery, right, is
Yeah.
now going to be the Ventura Music Hall or something like
yeah. Oh,
that.
really?
Doing any music.
Yeah.
Are
But-
they doing bowling there?
No, I think it's all
It's
out. I
just
think
gonna
it's
be a
just going to be a music venue.
Cool.
Yeah.
probably what
Well,
we need more
hopefully,
than-
you know what I mean? They,
See
you
how
know,
long that lasts.
yeah.
Until
sure,
they're like,
you know,
oh, we got bowling too.
yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
soon they'll have the DJ hanging out on the stage and people be
Yeah.
getting shot out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Sounds fun.
Totally, man.
but
I'd go there.
one of the things about I like going to that place to see shows.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and,
it's
and
cool.
I like
Yeah.
Randy from Mad Face Marketing was doing a lot of reggae and stuff out of there, and it was really cool to go check it out. And everybody would just be fucking blazing right on the floor.
Right.
And
Right.
but
Yeah. But
I'm
it's weird,
tired of
man.
watching.
shows.
I'm trying to watch the band, and I got 25 people in front of me, and I will literally I usually try to go towards the side anyways and get by the speaker and look at it. But you're just looking at everybody's phone in front of you, and you're trying to watch the band.
Yeah.
I
And they got
want
their
to
arms in
watch-
the air, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like and appreciate watching people play music.
Right.
I love bass. I love to watch the bass player, and I love to watch the drummer and
And
see how
flutes.
they do and what's going on with them.
what the
you
flute
know,
guy's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
One of those hot dogs. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Get the flute going. Jay's fucking half hard.
Hey,
dude.
man.
Oh, you said flute?
Flute.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
you said food.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, no,
I was
flute.
like,
This
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Well,
moron
I was
over
like,
here,
what's
man.
up with
He
that?
he can't get over his love of Jethro
I
Tull.
know.
Oh, dude,
keep-
they suck.
Oh, you're
Fuck you,
fucking
Jay.
Do you
killing
like
me,
them?
you guys.
Yeah, he loves them.
You've
yeah.
heard the one song or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, I listened to
He
them.
listens
Was it after the argument that you listened to
It's
them?
been more so.
No, it had been a long time,
He
long
rehashed
time,
your
and
love?
I'm like, no, I've always liked him. But again, and I said this to when we
Why?
had the talk about it, is like in high school, junior high and high school, I smoked a lot of fucking weed, man.
Yeah.
I woke
got it.
up smoking weed and smoked weed all day long. And yeah, you could tell. Snack
So
pack.
did I.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
We didn't
But
listen.
to sit there in the house and get
I listened to
fucking baked
311.
out of my mind and listen to
That's not better.
listen
That's not better.
listen to good musicians was,
Yeah.
you know, I listen to jazz. I listen to
Mhm.
like I understand like the fact that they've ever been called what would they won it for the metal band?
Yeah, they're
Remember
number
over
one.
like
They won
Metallica.
MTV,
Or something? Yeah.
Beat Metallica.
It's fucking
It's
insane.
insane.
That is the dumbest shit ever.
Lars was
And they
really
thought
cool about
that-
it though.
Yeah, Lars is always
Like,
cool
yeah,
about
they
everything.
deserve
He,
it.
he
Yeah.
fucking heard it and started to sue Napster again. Fuck that. Yeah, it's a piece of shit, dude. Fuck Lars also.
Hey man, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, but seriously, anyway.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
that's-
it's a weird.
that's
It's a
why
weird
I
thing
like
with me
them, you know?
because I've been to thousands of shows and
Mhm.
I've never once gone to a massive stadium show or a like. It's not because I grew up literally going to hardcore and punk and metal shows that were, you know, relatively big, but even like watching Ghost and Mastodon at the Gibson Amphitheater might be
The
close
biggest.
to the biggest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but I've never gone to like a stadium show and
But you've been to like festivals where
no,
where you're
not
out
really.
in the crowd.
Warp Tour.
Coachella
at
Nope.
2019.
the
I have no
Fairgrounds?
interest in going to those. Not a
I've been
fucking-
to
not one
those,
part
but
of
that
me
doesn't
wants to go to
count. That doesn't count. That's not like a like the
No.
like the
I mean,
early
it counts, but
like a early Coachella wouldn't be
Yeah.
considered like a arena show, right?
Yeah.
That's a bigger thing.
I think
right?
maybe an early Coachella would be something I'm interested in.
right.
that's one. That's the only time we
Coachella
went.
now,
Yeah.
I'm not so much interested in.
I'd rather die.
The only
yeah.
one that I am
Oh,
gonna go
too
to
soon.
is the Psycho Fest in LA. that- the
oh,
metal
yeah, yeah.
fest and
Is
it-
that normally in Las Vegas?
I'm sorry, Las Vegas. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Psycho Fest in Las
That's-
Vegas, I
looks
think
pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
go to next year, but that's it. Like I have before COVID shut down, I was actively buying tickets because I decided I wanted to see all the bands that I never seen. I
Mhm.
wanted to go to the Rolling Stones. I wanted to fucking see Roger Waters was supposed to be doing the Another Wall thing.
Mhm.
All those bands that I fucking never saw Black Sabbath. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
It's
I
the
missed a
last
bunch
shot.
of shit because I don't go to those shows. You know what I mean? And just spending $200-300 on a ticket is out of the
Insane.
fucking question, you know?
Yeah.
And so now I literally went to go for it. I started buying tickets and then the world shut down. I was like, well, I guess it's not meant to do. I'm never meant to do it. You know?
And I have this thing about like a lot of those bands and stuff is like ACDC is one of my favorites.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been one
Like,
of my
I'd
favorites.
love to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have seen them a couple
Yeah.
of times. But at this point in time,
Yeah.
it's not going to be
ACDC.
no.
It's gonna be A.
You know, the last
It'll be
time I watched it,
C.
Angus
Space.
Angus was fucking
Yeah.
insane.
On fire.
And then at a certain point in time, he kind of disappears into the back and he's off hitting the oxygen bottle,
Mhm.
you know, because
Yeah.
he just literally was carried around on a platform, laying
Yeah,
there and just
totally.
in a constant circle,
Mhm.
killing whatever he was playing.
Yeah, of course.
But as soon as they get him around, he's off the stage and he's gone.
Yeah.
And then he's, you know, and you know that he's back there, you know, hitting the oxygen and
Mhm.
trying to recuperate.
Right.
Although I hear that Mick Jagger is still,
oh, dude,
It-
that guy's throwing
dude.
dick
yeah,
all over the place. still,
yeah.
man.
Well, that, you know, when you're that rich, you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
but he
whether the
works
drugs
out like
are illegal
2-3
or not.
hours a day. He still
Really?
fucking does it.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Like,
he does yoga.
yeah, yoga. Where
dances
he has
all
like
the
an
time, and-
insane regiment. He looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But
Yep.
What does
And then
Keith
Keith
Richards,
Richards
do?
just does what the fuck he
Parties?
wants to do.
he's
He'll live in
never
our
die.
lifestyle and,
Yeah.
and still
Dude,
doing it too.
they signed a deal with the devil or something, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
He
they're
did.
they're the
At least,
proto.
you know? I mean, he outlasted Lemmy, dude, and that's fucking
Something's up.
wild.
Something's
You know what I
up.
mean?
Hold on. I can tell you what's up. Lemmy, meth.
Yeah.
Keith,
Hmm.
heroin.
Heroin. Yeah.
That's the
Junkies never
difference.
died.
So heroin's the key.
Yeah,
if you
100%.
want- The key to longevity
100%,
kids
man.
is heroin.
Not you, but you got to make
Cool,
sure you're
let's
not
get-
getting fentanyl.
Right. Get the good. Oh, there's
Get
no
the
way
right
he'd have
heroin.
pure heroin.
Who?
Keith.
Keith's getting whatever the fuck he wants.
I know. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like
yeah.
bottled shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like good shit. from
Yeah.
The
The
government.
Perrier
Yeah.
of
The Perrier. Sparkling self. What's up, guys? This week's podcast is sponsored by the Garage Bar, 1091 Scandia Avenue, Ventura, California. A beautiful spot, a new spot. If you want drinks, if you want good vibes, you want good times, you want a bunch of cool fucking people, bartenders that know what they're doing, that can actually make decent cocktails, run by decent humans. This guy right here, Jay, hit him with the specials.
So on Monday, we do industry night. On Tuesday, we're doing Taco Tuesdays with trivia. Bring a group of friends by, come hang out, have a good time, get a good deal on tacos, 3 tacos and a beer for $10. You can't beat that. Wednesday, we have Blues ran by Randy Marin. You can give him a call. Look us up on our social media, the Garage Bar Ventura. You can get the information there to check it out. Thursdays, we're just hanging out and chilling. We got stuff going on. Come by and see what's happening. Fridays, we're going to be starting karaoke this weekend. We're going to have karaoke at the Garage Bar now. And then on Saturdays, we're starting with different live bands and we're working on doing stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun and funky reggae, light music, fun stuff. Something you can bring your mama to. Soul Sundays, we got me, DJ also, Clark bringing it up in the back end because that's what Clark likes to do. We do Soul Sundays. We got Karina's next door to us doing a good brunch burger and different specials for food. And you can swing by and grab some food from them, come up next to us and get a couple cocktails, hang out, start your Sunday right. Again, all our social media is the Garage Bar Ventura. We really appreciate you guys coming by and hope to see you soon.
All right. Enjoy the episode.
Heroin. The Voss water.
And then also, you know, I mean, fuck, look, you know, that Travis Scott fucking festival. Did you guys look into any of that shit?
Oh my God, dude.
I mean, that makes me nervous, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to, and we've all dealt with, like, and this is on a grander scale, but we've dealt with bullshit promoters and we've dealt with good promoters. We've dealt with bullshit people that run it wrong, that don't give a shit, that are just trying to make money. And then we've dealt with the people that are like, hey man, this is about everybody having a good time. Let's bring in a good crew of people. Let's make sure everything happens is happening. I mean, that whole fucking thing, like, I hate suing people. I think that it's part of a big part of our structure in the United States is how easy it is to sue somebody. But that fucking guy has so many previous records over like years of saying like, let's see if we can get the ground to shake. Let's see if we can, like, let's rush the stage, jump off the second story tower. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
I
think
hope
he's
they take
100%
everything from
reliable.
You.
I mean, 100% liable.
So, like, explain it for, like, my mom will probably watch.
Right. So I mean, now
please
I can't
excuse my language now.
Oh shit, mom. Sorry. You've got a fucking.
Now I'm blanking on what the festival was called, but
Astro Fest.
The Astro Fest. Yeah,
so Travis Scott, it's his festival. He brought Drake out. Fucking, you know, it's his fucking festival funded by him in Houston, Texas. They do a show, right? And obviously, I think he calls for people to rush the stage at some point.
This thing.
50,000 people there,
right?
And so what happens is people start getting trampled. People fucking are dead. There's points during the show where they're floating dead bodies towards the stage. And this guy fucking performed for 40 minutes while it was happening, while the crowd is chanting, "Stop the show." People are climbing up onto the fucking where the camera operators are and trying to get him to stop the show. And he is not fucking noticing or doesn't give a fuck or whatever.
I'm going to go with doesn't give a fuck.
Maybe,
yeah.
I mean,
you saw the video where he's looking at these bodies
at it, you know what I mean?
He's going like,
yeah, exactly.
It's just a robot. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That would never happen.
And if you saw, like, in 2013 and 2019 and 2000 blah blah blah, like, it is a constant thing that he's done over the years. You know, and
he was trying to beat the shit out of some kid who took his shoe. First of all, the kid might have grabbed his shoe and he's like, oh shit, Travis Scott's shoe. He's like, beat his ass. And it's like, for it goes on for like 5 minutes. He's like, beat his fucking ass. Don't let him out, beat him up right now. And it's like,
and then, you know, there's so many shitheads that are like, oh yeah, he's telling me to do it, I need to go do it. Yeah,
and they're doing it.
You know, and then some kid just gets mobbed.
It's a bunch of, well, the thing is, it's a bunch of these, like, when I saw that video, it's these older white dudes. It's not like, it's like these 25-year-old white guys and this little, it's like, I can't tell if it's the little kid who did it or they're pinpointing him, and he's just like, dude, chill out. And they're like, it's like a gang.
It's fucking
Yeah.
College
bananas.
bros.
I mean,
beating
we
the
all
shit out of
know,
them.
those 25-year-old white guys. I think there's a lot of different
Yeah.
movements going on right now
Yeah.
that we're get caught up in that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
That's about those piece of shit 25-year-old white dudes
Yeah.
that are entitled assholes that just whatever they want to
They
do
just
is
wanna fuck
okay.
shit up.
Yeah.
And they don't, then with no remorse, no
yeah,
care.
they're just raging in the crowd.
and
They don't care.
daddy's gonna bail them out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot
I
of
mean,
those guys.
but either way, I mean, the
I
mentality.
didn't
is
even see
fucking-
them get ejected. They were like, they like grabbed the kid and they're like, yeah, fuck him. And then they just kind of sat there still. I'm like, dude. And granted, it's kind of hard to tell who's who there, but there's a big crowd, and I can see specifically like
Totally, man.
4 or 5 dudes that are like, in
As
a
like an
frat.
artist, you have a responsibility to
Yes.
make sure that you're fucking controlling what's happening. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and you know, and the minuscule amount of fucking like amounts of people I've played to,
Mhm.
you always know if there's something going on in the crowd. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
You're
impossible
aware.
not to fucking
And-
notice. 50,000 people, I understand. I mean, it's a sea of people, but when you have literally half your crowd chanting "Stop the show,"
Mhm.
you know, and you're fucking ignoring it.
And you
Like,
have
he
people
has
in
an
your ear,
earpiece in
and
his
they're
hand. He
saying,
has
"Hey
an
man,
in-ear. They have to be talking
people,
to him.
people are
knew.
dying here."
He fucking had to have known.
He
you know?
encouraged people to jump off of 2-story stacks in the past.
Right.
Like
Mm.
this guy doesn't.
He don't give a
it's
fuck.
it's the guy that watches the videos that you're like, I can't, like,
Dude.
how do you even watch this?
Can I say the
Like,
worst thing of that whole tragedy is imagine the person who's dying to that music. That's got to be the last thing you hear is that fucking music.
That
You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I
This
think
sucks.
almost-
This
I think-
really sucks.
Someone put on Jethro Tull. Fucking please.
I want
help
to
me.
die in peace.
You're fucking rude, bro.
I know.
That was him.
Yeah.
There was a couple of kids that were like 14 and 15.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's
was under the age of
heartbreaking.
25.
And not only that,
I
like
looked at the names
hundreds
and stuff.
injured.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And did you see the thing that happened to the security guard?
No.
Somebody stabbed one of the security guards in the neck with a needle,
No way.
injected him with something. They had to hit him with Narcan.
No way.
Yeah.
He was out.
Yeah.
Immediately dead.
Yeah. It's like done.
Like, dude, like,
Whoever,
God,
if
yeah.
whoever that person is,
Yeah.
if they do and can figure out and
Fuck,
catch
I
that
don't know,
person,
yeah.
I mean, who knows, man? With cameras, you never
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
yeah.
If so, I hope that piece of shit goes to prison for the
Totally.
rest of his fucking life, and that they put a pedophile jacket on him so that when he goes to prison, he gets butt raped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that dude is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Yeah,
horrible,
it's
horrible
insane.
fucking human
Travis
being. and
Scott
needs to die.
apologized, and he said in one of his he apologized like 4 times already.
Of course. Yeah.
One of them, he's like, if you saw anything, please let us know. I'm like, you motherfucker, you saw something.
You saw it. I mean, you know, there's no
Yeah.
way you didn't see that there was something
Yeah.
insane going on in your crowd. There's no fucking way.
No.
You know,
And,
like,
and being that, you know, I was
He's
a
an
bouncer
adult.
forever, and I've done security at shows all different levels, and there's only so much you can do.
yeah.
At
When it
that
starts
point,
happening.
when you got somebody, you know, which band was it that fucking broke down the barricade at Ventura Theater when I was working? It was
fucking rap.
several, no, you know,
been.
yeah, them and Barney.
Yeah.
It was like Megadeth. I mean, it was something
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it was 30 years ago when it happened,
Right.
but like, there's nothing.
You can't do shit.
They broke
nothing.
down the
Yeah.
front barricade.
I remember
Yeah,
when
at the
I
Ventura
saw
Theater.
Pennywise at
Oh,
Pennywise and
shit.
Joy Killer at the fucking fairgrounds,
Oh, okay.
and they invited everyone onto the stage at the end of the song for Bro Him, which I'm not a huge Pennywise fan, but whatever.
You went up
I was
there?
also like 14,
yeah.
and fucking we're on the stage, dude, and it straight collapsed. It collapsed
Oh,
on us,
what?
dude. Like, yeah, like fucking 10, 15 people got hurt, like pretty bad.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it fucking that stage, there was 70, 80, 90 fucking
Mhm.
people up there running, bouncing.
And bouncing
And that
around
fucking
and-
stage, I remember that it like bowing, and I thought like this doesn't seem good. And I kind of left the main hole. And as soon as I walked away, the fucking stage collapsed, dude.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? And a
Yeah.
bunch of
Keep
people got
playing?
hurt.
Do they keep? they're
Yeah,
like,
no, their
"Whoa."
fucking equipment. I mean, the drummer I think fell in, dude. You know what I mean? Like it literally fucking broke in half. You know, and it's like,
This
Yeah.
one goes out to our drummer.
all right, yeah.
This next one's called Bro Him too.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fucking, you know, and it was as an adult now and a guy that has seen some seriously wild shit at
Mhm.
Wrath shows. You know what I mean? Back in the day, we had
security guards that got hit with bottles and shit. And you can't.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you can't.
I'm
you know,
sorry. I did it.
there's things that you can't control, but there's a lot of fucking things that you can. You know, like when I would play, if I saw a fight break out in the crowd, I would immediately stop and address it because it has to be addressed. You can't just let that shit fucking fly. And it's usually over some bullshit, you know what I mean? And you know, if I'm talking shit off the stage, then that kind of redirects the energy.
You're
least,
right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It is
You know
your
what,
responsibility.
Because everyone else starts going, it's the opposite. The people go, yeah, hey, fucking knock it off, and get him out of here,
You
get him out of here.
On your side, and now
where it was the other
And
opposite direction with him.
Rest in peace, Big Bob.
Yeah,
you know, but he was one of those guys that would see stuff happening in the crowd and be like, "That's not cool.
I'm not gonna do that."
You know, let me kick this Nazi in the face.
Right.
You know, like we need this. This is not cool.
Yeah, it's
these
insane,
are little kids getting beat up by grown men.
25-year-old.
It's hard. It is heartbreaking. I mean, it's heartbreaking, man. I you know, just after seeing the headlines for it and then looking around online today, and then you know, it's a fucking bummer, man. I mean, people, you know, you go to a show to have a good time, and then 8 people fucking die. You know what I mean? Because of
children.
Just pure fucking irresponsibility.
Hold on, Craig, make sure that like you understand, it's not 8 45-year-olds.
Yeah, but it doesn't make
8.
it any less.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, but it does. They're children. They were like, there was 2 or 3 of them that were under 20 years old.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these guys have their whole fucking life ahead of them, and you're such a narcissist, selfish piece of shit that you don't stop the show. You don't go like, "Hey, man, you guys need to calm down. Let's take a breath. Let's back it up a little bit. Everybody just chill."
Right.
All right, now let's get it started. He went, "All right, everybody. Hey, this ain't cool. The ambulance is here."
Yeah,
and then 45 more minutes of playing.
Yeah, and then Drake comes out at the end.
Yeah,
you know, they do a fucking.
That was pretty
song.
fire,
dude.
Poor Drake, man. I mean,
are you sure?
That guy just got. Dude, he's getting sued now and everything. I mean, he's fuck. You know,
and
he was just there.
He's like, no way, man. What the fuck? You know, it's just pure. It's a bummer. I mean, you know, but that shit, you know. It's been a long time. I mean, since like that Woodstock, the 97 Woodstock.
Yeah, same.
You know, where all that crazy shit happened and all these girls
inciting a riot
and shit. You know, that's
Altamont.
fucking the last one I can imagine that was like that. You know.
Yeah.
It makes it really like, it's funny because here it comes, this full circle thing in the conversation is like going to big outdoor venues or going to big venues and doing all this stuff is getting to where it's like, okay, let me put my flat jacket on. You know what I mean? Let me make sure that my seats, which I'm pretty gnarly about that stuff anyways. I will only get seats on the fucking aisleway, you know, and if I can't get a seat on the aisleway, I just won't even go to the show.
Yeah. Right.
Like if I have to sit next in the middle of 8 people, I'm not doing it, man.
Yeah.
It's
a nightmare.
You know, yeah.
But then to add, okay, could I possibly die? Like get shot to death?
Well, look at the people that went to that, you know, because we're all country music fans. The people that went to that country music festival and all of it, like they're just out in this festival in Las Vegas, and then all of a sudden, some dude with a 50 cal is fucking taking them out like they're fucking hogs in Texas. You know what I mean? It's
50. Was it 54 people?
Gunned
down. Plus hundreds others injured. You know?
And the trauma that everybody's gone through.
Yeah.
You know, I know people that were there that went through it, and they still have PTSD from it, and still, you know, have to deal with the fact that somebody standing next to them's head disappeared.
I mean, but also that shit's been happening for as long as there's been crowds of people and music. I mean, think back to the fucking Hells Angels and the fucking the Altamont. I mean, the Rolling Stones and Hells Angels incident. They're beating the fuck out of people, you know, and Rolling Stones kept on playing.
They did.
You know what I mean? They just kept on moving, man. You know, so it's not like it's a completely unheard of. You know, it's just what it is bad planning. You know.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of people involved.
If he was like a 19-year-old or something too, like the guy, and what's his name? Aesop? What's it? Oh God,
Travis
Scott.
Yeah.
If he's 30, like when I was 30, like I knew better to like keep going with something.
Not only that, when you got millions of dollars on the line,
dude.
You know what I mean? Like millions.
You do this every night.
Yeah.
You're well rehearsed.
He knows.
You know.
Yeah. If you listen and you see what he's done in the past, where he's encouraged people to do stuff that's going to get them hurt.
Totally, man. Yeah.
You know, jump off this second story level. Just do it. Make it happen. You can do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
you know, there's several
You do
instances
it.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch
do
you,
it,
dude.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Totally.
Then we'll consider it.
Yeah, it is weird.
You're
Man.
paying him.
It's a weird one, but I mean, of all the crazy shit I've seen at shows, you know, people getting stomped to death is like way far down on that fucking. you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I've never
seen that.
you know, but I've definitely and also, you know, it's fucking weird because the music I grew up in, punk and metal,
it's the most
you
violent.
don't let people fall down and
Oh.
stay down. You know what I mean? Like it's built into our DNA in a mosh
Yeah.
pit.
Depends on the show.
Well, but in the general scheme of things, any fucking
Yeah.
metal show you go to, any punk show, someone falls down the pit, they get picked up.
Joe Rivas, when
Mhm.
I was young, I was probably 18, 19, maybe 20, I think. And I was walking down Alexander and Lemonwood, and Joe Rivas pulled up in his truck, and there was a few other people there. And he's like, "Hey man, we're going to a show down in the valley. We're going to go see Aggression."
Okay.
I'm like, "All right." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And Joe's
Mhm.
like, "Nah, get in the car. We're going."
Mhm.
I'm like, "All right, bro." And so I have no idea. I don't never listen to punk. I knew who everybody was, but
Yeah.
I just wasn't
Right.
really didn't listen to it. But all right, let's go. And Joe could say whatever the venue was, but we
Yeah.
get down there, dude. And it was like Suicidal Tendencies
Yeah.
on one side, and then like these big skinheads
Mhm.
and like this other different clique.
Right.
And I've never seen
that much
type-
violence.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude.
Yeah.
I watched a little girl come around the corner and get clipped by a giant man,
Right.
and he hit her
Right.
like it was another man his size.
Right.
And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
And then and I'm already freaked out, man. I'm not,
Yeah.
at this point in time in my life, I was involved in different gang life activity and stuff, and on a more Hispanic level. I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm just freaking out. I'm like, this is not okay. And I'm watching Joe, who I'm with, so I got to make sure he's like, we're good. And he's up on the balcony overlooking the band, yelling as loud as he can, "Oxnard! Oxnard!" I'm having a heart attack, man.
Yeah,
I like,
right.
I
We're
don't
gonna
even know
die
what
here,
to
dude.
do.
Yeah.
I'm standing next to some gigantic skinhead in bib overalls, no shirt, giant fucking red boots, white laces, fifth of Jack Daniels, slides down his shorts and fucking bounces on the concrete and breaks, and he just takes a step over.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this is not okay.
Yeah.
I need to go, mommy.
Yeah, there was
mommy.
a time where punk rock was terrifying. You know what I mean? But you know, in the general scheme of things, in the modern day, it's not like that. You know what I mean?
No,
We really
it's-
people. It is in our culture to take care of one another. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like for the most part.
I mean,
Now, when
the
it comes
hardcore
to
scene-
other people coming in and LA and Ventura clashing, and you know that there's a whole fucking caveat for that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've nardcore scene now in most of the punk scene are some of
Yeah.
the most caring, sweetest, coolest, amazing human beings. Like, just to see how much they take care of each other, how much they support everything. And,
Right.
I mean, we're all around it a lot, so we
Yeah.
all know like let somebody need something,
Right.
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
everybody rallies together.
Right. But you don't, it's like you don't hear about any of that shit
All
happening
hail
at punk
Tony
rock
Cortez.
bowling.
Right.
You don't hear about any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like it all these big massive punk festivals and shit.
Right.
You never hear about that shit.
But
Like
so-
I don't think it would even happen. You know what I mean? Because once people start falling, everyone stops. You know what I mean? It's just a weird, and a hip hop show. I mean, I'm sure that it just fucking and 50,000 people is wild, but
Well, and it's also who's running the venue, what is the
Right.
venue. I don't care what the genre is.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
most of your hip hop shows nowadays where you're 50 Cent and your Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg and all that
50
shit.
Cent.
Most of it's white people.
Topical.
yeah,
You know what I
Sure.
mean? It's just a mellow show and everybody's singing it, and
right.
you know, everybody's having a good time. I think that part of this stuff is whoever was running that whole show, they should have just pulled the plug.
100%.
You know, if I'm the head of security and I'm running the show,
right.
it's stopping.
Yeah,
Totally.
Now
Turn
we're
on the
stopping.
lights.
People are
Yeah.
getting hurt. We're done.
Back it up.
Yeah.
I mean, the venue, even if you take Travis Scott's punk ass out of it,
Right.
Cancel it. Yeah.
whoever's
someone could have
whoever's
said,
venue
"There's a
that is
fucking
go,
off button."
hey, we're
Yeah.
done.
Lights
You're
on.
out. That's it. I mean, did you guys see the video where they're rushing the front gate and stuff.
Right.
I
yeah.
didn't
I mean,
see that,
they
actually.
were rushing the front gate.
Oh yeah.
They were climbing. It was completely out of fucking control.
Right.
I mean, completely. It should have been shut down. The venue should have shut down. Live Nation's going to lose their ass.
Oh, for
The
sure.
venue's going to lose their. Everybody's going to. But good.
Yeah. Good, man.
You know, I mean, again, I'm not big on suing people. I'm not into it because the only people that win in that are the lawyers.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead and
but
sue these guys this time.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
fucking
okay. I'm
get
okay
them
with
out.
that.
It's fucking sad, dude. But it's just so
Mm.
it's wild. And then I watched, all these videos. There was like someone posted today, like all these videos of ASAP Rocky dealing with that type of shit.
Mhm.
And it's like handled so
He's on it.
fucking on, like he's
on it.
yelling at people to stop the show, fucking pick her up. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like within minutes, seeing something happen. And he's playing shows that are comparable
Yeah,
in size to this fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Comparable?
Yeah.
More, I'm
ASAP
sure.
is
Yeah.
to
I
Travis.
get it,
I mean,
yeah.
other than the fact that it was a festival,
Right. But-
ASAP is a different level.
I know,
Way
but
different
the
level.
way he fucking handled it,
Yeah.
and a bunch of these videos, a bunch of like TikTok someone posted. I was like, fuck, man, like it is this fucking moron
Yeah.
that's driving
100%.
these people to do this.
100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. I mean, the venue should have absolutely just
Yep.
fucking shut the sound off. You
Yeah.
know, it would have been. I mean, it could have saved.
There's
some
no
fucking
question.
lives.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's not one person there that says, "Hey, we should probably stop."
yeah. As soon as
but
the
that's-
ambulance is trying to drive through the
Yeah,
fucking
I
crowd.
mean, the
yeah,
minute
it's,
they're like, "Hey, the
insane.
ambulance can't get through because there's kids up there," whatever that dance is called, and we can't
Yeah.
drive. They're literally stopping us from driving.
Yeah.
And it's like you shouldn't have got that far.
No,
I feel
no.
really sad for all those people. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But he's gonna refund your tickets, so don't worry, everything's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll definitely be going to that next show.
Dude, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump in on that class action lawsuit. But I was there too.
Yeah.
Here's my counterfeit ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They'll probably just give you money if you say you went there. Like,
Yeah, man. It's wild. Speaking of lawyers getting involved in a messy fucking court battle, have you seen the Dave Portnoy?
I did because you told
do you
me
know?
to.
Are you familiar with Barstool Sports?
I'm a little bit familiar. I'm not much into sports.
I'm big into
It's
it.
not
No.
sports, so it's like
He eats
Dave,
pizza.
yeah.
The guy eats
Dave
pizza.
Portnoy. They call him El Presidente.
Okay.
He's the owner of Barstool Sports, like
which
the
is huge.
massive, dude.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they've done incredible things during COVID. They did the Barstool Sports Fund that literally saved like 500 businesses from COVID. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
right.
wow.
they're a massive company, dude.
Yeah.
And he does all these pizza reviews, right?
He does pizza reviews for like smaller pizza places, and then
Yeah.
people like go, "Oh, where's that?"
Yeah,
and they
flood
end
there,
up
dude.
going there. Yeah, and because he's going there, they're there. They're
Right,
buying
yeah.
pizza.
So anyway,
Supporting
he's-
small.
And he's
Oh.
out there in the public. He's got a fucking podcast. He's very, very fucking well known. I mean, millions and millions of followers, right? So recently, Business Insider, who is known for writing fucking straight hit pieces on people, came out with this article. I mean, and the way that he addressed, and the reason it's interesting to me is the way that he addressed it. They came out with this fucking hit piece on him. Basically, a couple girls coming forward saying they had sketchy sexual encounters with him. They didn't like how they felt. They're saying it was non-consensual, but they also flew to his house. You know what I mean? Like in Nantucket, there's a lot of this gray area shit, right? But what happened is it took this fucking, I think it was a woman that wrote the article, 8 months. She fucking tried to gather information on him, right? And to write this hit piece. He said he'd been hearing about it for months and months and months that it was coming, right? So she fucking went after him, found a couple girls that, had bad encounters with him. Now, Portnoy has a sex tape out. And
does?
I've
You've seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah. And he's into some freaky shit. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Craig and I are working on one too.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, our sex tape's gonna come out soon.
Yeah. But he's definitely up Jay's alley.
I hope
a lot of
pizza's involved.
choking and fucking, it's like,
I
it's rough
heard.
sex. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so all this comes out. And the reason I think it's so interesting is that instead of, he did this, I watched this 10-minute interview that he did like with himself, just talking about it. He's like, I'm going against every one of my fucking
The
lawyers.
apology tour.
I'm
Yeah, I
going
saw that.
against all of the fucking people that are telling me not to
Right.
say anything, don't address anything. He's all, this is fucking bullshit. He's all, here's what the two things are. Here's what happened. You know what I mean? He's all, this is a fucking hit piece. These guys, people have been trying to fucking get me out of here forever.
Right.
Because he interviewed Trump, a couple of years ago or whatever.
It goes back to this whole this whole thing with Chappelle, the whole thing with it is just people, and it's not the majority, it's the minority that are like, who can we
fuck with,
decimate next?
Yeah, but
who
this is a
who
well-known journalist that did this, you know, from Business Insider, a well-known fucking.
Well,
but they still went at it. They went at it. If they spent 8 months trying to put this together, they went, what can we do?
Well, it started.
Maybe they felt something. Maybe they had a reason in their own mind where they're like I didn't like the way he talked to me.
It was supposed to be a highlight piece about like it was like talking about what he's doing with charity, how he's created this whole sports betting thing, and it was supposed to be like they're like highlighting this character because he's a character. And then it switched over to this, and the person who wrote that article said, it started one way, but then I started interviewing people and they were like, oh, he raped me, and it turned into this whole other thing.
Because he kept getting notices that everyone he's worked with, they try to talk to and get stories with
other girls
they reached out to, like, you know, he's a fucking single dude, he's a billionaire. You know what I mean? Like,
he's flying people out to Nantucket.
Flying people out to Nantucket to fuck, you know what I mean?
Private airport, Nantucket.
But the crazy thing is that, you know, instead of him fucking like hiding, he came out, fucking showed the text conversations he's had with some of the women. You know what I mean? Which
the
are
DMs.
Nothing. The DMs.
I wouldn't show my DMs.
I know,
to anyone, not even myself.
It's just me sending
I don't
dick
even.
pics
I don't
to
want.
myself.
Yeah, I don't want to see my own DMs.
Yeah, I'm just sending dick pics to myself.
Dude.
But it's
he's
wild.
honest.
I mean,
he's honest about it.
He
gave
very
dates
honest,
and times, and he goes, "Dude, if I remembered it a different way, I would tell it honestly." He's like, "I know better not to cross the line with these women. I know what's appropriate and what's not." He's like,
everybody gets
all
a little 5
up.
minutes of fame trying to take down somebody.
Well, it could be, but I mean,
he's
the
shitty
part is that after the article came out, which was behind a paywall, by the way, so all you could see was really the headline and like the first paragraph.
He's a rapist.
Like, Dave Portnoy is a rapist.
Here's why.
Then they're trying to get you to pay for the article, right? So they finally released the article, but that the same chick that wrote the article had now started actively hitting up every single advertiser that works with Barstool and saying, "Hey, do you know your fucking the guy you're working with is a rapist?" And trying to get all of his like actively trying to destroy him, right? So, and that's fucking wild.
Why is she in that like mode?
Yeah, so I don't know.
So again, why? What is
why?
What happened? What is going on? Is it the power that you're getting from trying to take somebody down that maybe you are like, you're like, ooh, I'm jealous, or like, here's another white man trying to run the world and we need to take him down off his fucking pedestal?
It could be a lot.
You know what I mean? And that's the stuff that like everybody that needs to, like, we all talk about, like, okay, it's not about gender, it's not about this, it's not about that, it's not about this, unless you're this,
right?
So you are talking about, we need to stop bullying, we need to stop people from doing this stuff, this is not okay, that person should not be doing this, and the way we're going to do it is by doing what you're telling us not to do.
Right.
Like, you're saying, don't do this, you know, this isn't good, but then you're fucking doing it.
Right.
Exactly. It is the biggest hypocrisy. Look, I understand, you know, there's people out there that are pieces of shit.
Totally.
Like the fucking, I'm fucking riled. The fucking producer dude, man, that guy is a horrible human being and he's a piece of shit. He should fucking die in prison.
Producer?
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That motherfucker should, you know,
day one.
Done. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. It's an outdated thing that was going on for years and years and years.
Right.
He's going to catch it. Good for him. He can go fuck himself. Whatever happens to him, he deserves it.
Correct.
Yes. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you have to go after every single person that somebody says something negative.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's wild.
You know, I mean, I've
the
had
crazy
questionable
thing is
sex
that, like,
with people. Like, I don't want to get fucking.
There's
you know what I mean?
We
I've
all
never
have
ever
things,
fucking
you know
ever
what I mean?
done anything that somebody else wasn't into.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, everything I've always done is because we're having a good time and we're gonna figure it out.
Right.
But then if you want to then later on go
7 months later, 8
dude.
months fucking later, now you decided
I've had
it's a problem.
that happen. I've had that happen to a very, very good friend of mine
Right.
years ago,
Mhm.
where he hooked up with somebody, and he's one of my closest friends. He hooked up with somebody.
Mhm.
He came back and talked to me about it later and told me what happened. You know, we're
Right.
young men, we share those stories.
Mhm.
And then this person, whoever it was, I feel had remorse about doing whatever was going on,
Right.
had remorse about hooking up with them. And the next thing you know, people were saying like, oh, he did this and I wasn't, and he did that and I wasn't.
Right.
And I was like, every single one of you guys can kiss my ass. Anybody has anything to say about that dude,
Yeah.
come talk to me and we'll fucking discuss it. And that is not his MO. That's not how he does things. She may have regretted it later on. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. And I understand. And I hope you can get through it, but it's not my fault.
Right.
Well, of course.
When we were doing this, it was consensual. We're having fun.
Right.
And if it doesn't work out, or if you see an opportunity, and this is not the case with him,
Right.
but if you see an opportunity to go, that dude has millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars sitting in a bank account, and here is my chance to say this happened to me, and let me see how much money I can get out of the deal.
Right.
Because you had no problem.
Well,
getting
first
on
of all,
the
there's
plane
no
and
criminal
flying out there.
charges, period. Right.
Yeah, they
it's
didn't
just
go
a
to the
fucking
police.
Right. They didn't go to the police.
But all
They
of a
talked
sudden,
to a reporter.
but it doesn't mean that now that the reporter and all this stuff is going on, that everybody's not going to jump on the bandwagon and go, hey, we all need to get that lawyer, because there's some worthless human being that calls himself a lawyer that will take that.
It's exactly what I was saying as a joke. Like, yeah, I'll jump on that class action lawsuit.
Hey, man.
See, I was at Astro World.
Yeah,
or
we're suing
whatever.
Travis
Hey, man,
Scott.
what Portnoy did to me was uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I did.
I'll jump on that
appreciate
one
it.
too.
Yeah, you know what
I
I
got
mean.
a lot of free time.
I told him to keep the electrical level at a certain point, and he turned it up too high, and my nipples still hurt.
Right.
It's not okay.
Yeah, man.
Wait. So do you think that these girls are being inaccurate with their situations?
See, that's where I don't know. You know,
it's all kind of within the same period of time.
Not one of them said that. I mean, basically, the one really damning one basically said that we did things that I said no, I cried, you know what I mean, this and that, you know, I screamed no over and over again, that kind of shit. But it's like, I don't fucking know, dude. You know,
like
I don't know.
Then they're
But
like,
here's
I
the other
slept
thing,
on
like-
his couch and took his plane ticket home. And it's
Right.
like,
Yeah. And
what-
the big one is that she said that she felt so weird about the sexual encounter that she slept on the couch and then left the next day. And he's like, look, dude, so after we fucked, we started talking, and I realized like we have zero things in common. We disagree about everything. We actually got in a fucking huge argument over like basic life shit.
Everyone can relate
And
to that.
so
Everyone.
she said, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I said, fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
that's
'cause
what you
after
say
the
like
kid's over,
1 in
you
the
know what I
morning.
mean?
And look, man, it's always a tough one, because we don't know. None of us know.
None of us know.
None of us.
You know, and
idea.
nowadays in today's culture, he's wrong, and that's all.
Yeah.
There's no
But also,
other way around.
you know, and this is something that me and my wife talked about, because we had a friend that kind of went through this same type of thing. You know, as much as we're bros, right? Like, you know, guys talk about shit.
Mhm.
Not one guy's gonna admit that he beat the fuck out of a chick,
Never.
or that he fucking did something sexually that's fucking questionable.
No.
There, no guys are gonna talk.
You'd say
about that.
I had a wild night.
Right?
It's
You know what I mean? Like, so
never,
there is that
"Oh, she
caveat
kinda
there.
cried
Like,
a little bit.
dude's into freaky shit.
Right.
Maybe it went further than she thought it would. Now, you know what I mean? Or maybe she just had the opportunity. Maybe she really fucking feels like that. And if she does, then that's a bummer. But is it something that it should cost the guy millions and millions of dollars?
No.
But the interesting thing is his response to it was, you guys are fucking out. You know, this Business Insider is out here trying to kill my advertising, try to kill every sponsor that I work with.
Take everything. That's all they try to do.
So what he did, he said, listen, in response, if you fuck with me, if you support me, go support the people that sponsor me. Go support the people that we support. Right. And there's videos of people. He just released oven baked pizza,
right? Called One Bite.
Called One Bite Pizza. That's in Walmart. It's fucking everywhere. There's videos of people with stacks, 20, 30 fucking stacks walking out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're literally like, it's backfiring on Business Insider right now. People are pulling out of Business Insider, the subscriptions. They're fucking over it. You know what I mean? And it's interesting to see it. Like, he straight canceled the people that are trying to cancel.
I've read those articles.
Silent majority.
Right.
I've read those articles for like the last 10, because I was in a business.
Yeah.
And so there's actually a lot of like business building articles and psychology of business. And so those articles were free.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this thing, I go, oh, he like you mentioned it earlier, and I looked it up. The first thing that came up was the Business Insider. I go, well, now I'll finally get some facts out of this.
Right.
And it goes, I read the first line. It's like Dave Portnoy, the owner of this business, rapist. And then it goes, if you'd like to read more, I'm like, oh,
So
and then
funny.
the very next
Motherfucker.
article is like Business Insider is like
And so here we go back
inserting a
to
paywall so you
Right.
can find
Yeah.
out. And it's like,
Yep.
I
What the
don't
fuck,
buy
man?
Playboy for the
Same thing.
articles. I'm not gonna
Right.
buy Business
Yeah.
Insider for
Yeah.
this like
Fucking-
stupid hit
yeah.
piece.
Totally.
I went through the exact same thing,
Right.
you know, because a lot of the times Craig and I will discuss what we're gonna
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
talk about this or whatever. And he said, let's talk about this. I couldn't find
You
anything.
pulled it up.
Right.
yeah.
I
yeah.
literally couldn't
There's the
find
Yeah.
one thing, and then
And
NBC
I-
responding to Dave Portnoy's response.
Right. Yeah.
And
But
then
I-
I watched Dave Portnoy's response, and I felt that like, as any of us dudes, real dudes, you would say, look, this happened. It didn't go as far as she's saying. This is the details. And he straight up told it like how it happened for him. And
Right.
if
And
that's how it didn't happen for her, then I'd love to hear her side of it. But it feels like it's
But she's remaining anonymous.
Yeah, she's hiding
rightfully
behind
so,
this.
Yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
Yeah.
You
And-
know, you don't want her to have to
Of
deal
course
with that
not.
stuff.
but I
And-
would, and
know.
that's the thing. He's calling them to be interviewed. He said, "Hey, come on my talk show. I want to interview the reporter and like your
Right.
editing manager. Like, I want all you guys to come here. You can ask me whatever question you want,
Right.
but I got some questions to ask you."
Right.
And they said, we respectfully decline.
Of course.
No
you fucking
way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Like the
okay,
editor
look,
in
man.
chief was
Okay,
like,
look.
"Sorry,
Like,
don't talk to
seriously,
me
man.
anymore. Talk to
you-
HR."
y'all,
Yeah.
you can all piss off.
Yeah.
It's
If that's
insane.
the case, you
But
know,
this
It's
Like,
like, let's handle
yeah.
this, man.
Yeah,
Like, because
let's-
you're not
yeah.
taking me to court. You're not pressing charges. You're just destroying
You're just trying
me.
to sabotage my company.
Yeah.
That's-
So
Yeah.
let's talk about it, and I'll set you straight. Like, I'll
Right.
figure it out. I'm like, man. To
Not
man,
only
let's just
that, I
talk
don't think
about
they
it.
asked him for his side of it, or you know what I mean. Like
No.
they didn't ask.
They didn't go
anything
for an
about it.
interview for
It's-
hey,
it's-
would you like to
it's-
respond to
it's-
this?
Right.
It
yeah.
just goes back to the cancel culture.
Totally, man.
And that
Yeah.
cancer culture, man, is just wrong.
But it's backfiring. He
Yeah,
fucking
well,
is
and-
canceling.
but
the
it
cancel
doesn't
culture,
always
dude. It's
backfire.
wild.
And there's
No.
good people that are getting
Yes.
strung out, you know, and back to the Dave Chappelle thing where
Right,
Dave was
right.
talking about Kevin Hart and how Kevin's Hart dream his whole life was to host the Oscars,
Mhm.
and some shit that he said 15, 20 years
Right,
ago
right.
when he was a young, stupid man,
Mhm.
just making,
They took
you
it
know,
away.
jokes. Yeah. And like Kevin Hart's one of like the coolest, good people out there right now.
Totally,
You
man.
watch
He
all
did
the
cheat
stuff
on
that
his
he does.
wife. That was kind of a big deal.
Well,
yeah,
It wasn't like
know,
just a
he's-
cheat on a
his-
wife
yeah.
thing. It was like a string of
Like,
cheating on his
whoa,
wife.
yeah. But you know,
He went. That was And I do get
mean,
it,
I,
yeah.
I may be out of line in saying it's part of the Everett community, but
well,
it is
and
kind of
just
part
in
of the Everett
general, that's
community.
fucking shit between him and his wife and everyone else. You know?
yeah. What
I know
what
he's a
is that?
public figure. It doesn't.
Why
make
do we
him-
have to kill his career? And
Exactly.
the same thing
It doesn't-
happened to
yeah.
Aziz Ansari,
right?
where
Oh,
he had like a
yeah.
rough night with a
Yeah,
girl,
the
but it was
shoddy blowjob.
consensual.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
we talked about it. And yeah, wasn't that great?
And how
like,
quick did that go away?
well, I mean,
quick.
it took him.
Yeah.
He took a year off of his production.
Oh,
He-
really?
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
on the Master of None. Yeah, he was putting out. It was. I think they were nominated. I think
Yeah.
they won a bunch
Yeah.
of shit.
they pulled it right
he
off.
took
the
a
air.
year off, and then
Right.
HBO goes, "Okay, you can have it." And he
Yeah.
goes,
Since
"Oh,
all that stuff happened,
he's
with
not
Louis
even in the
CK,
final season."
Yeah,
I quit jerking off in front of people. You know what I mean? And
Well,
it sucks.
I do
'cause I
appreciate
really
that,
do
'cause,
enjoy
yeah.
jerking off in front
Thank
of
you.
people.
Yeah,
you
thank
know?
you for stopping
Yeah.
before I met
Yes. Yeah. You know, no, hey, show's not over, bro. Don't
Just
worry,
wait
it might
till we
still
get back.
happen.
I told you we had some surprises. coming.
I'm wearing loose shorts. You know what I'm saying? It could be. I could be
We
doing
have
it right now. You don't
surprises.
even know yet.
You're gonna need them after
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do to you. later.
Ah,
He's like, I set
Oh,
the
no,
date
I'm
like
looking
2
forward.
weeks in advance.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet.
Fuck yeah, man. But yeah,
But
it is.
it's
It
the
is
same
wild.
thing with the same thing with the Louis C.K. went with, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he did some stuff that was questionable, but it didn't seem like he didn't force nobody to do anything.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
and I understand that okay, he did some stuff that could be questionable because he is in a position of power where he's
That's what it is.
yeah,
the
but-
position of power.
but we're also in doing what we're doing with what's going on right now. You're trying to, like, all of these people, these different people are supposed to be, we're all equals. So as an equal, shouldn't you handle it yourself and stand up and say something?
Well, that and I mean, if you do sketchy shit, you deserve to get your fucking ass handed to you.
Yeah.
But if it's
what sketchy shit?
well, that's the question. Where's the line? And on top of that, is there a path to redemption? Like, what is the fucking time? You know, Aziz took a whole year off. Louis C.K. disappeared for fucking a couple years.
He just produces now.
Yeah, well, no, he's coming out with a new special.
Yeah,
dude.
he is.
I heard it's incredible.
He's a goat, man.
I heard he has the words "I'm sorry" in giant letters above his head.
I would like to hear.
But I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard some fucking wild shit.
His intellect and how he
It's
thinks
insane.
and grasps
He's the best
things and
comedian
turns
on
it into
earth, man.
stuff.
Speaking
He's-
of Kevin
again,
Hart,
he's
I
one of the
watched
best.
this whole documentary about him like
Right.
rebuilding after the thing came out, the scandal where I don't know, it was like he cheated on his wife, and then his wife was like hiding in the back of his trunk.
She was.
Yeah,
damn, dude.
he was like on his way to his lady's house, the side piece, and then the wife was like in the back of the trunk, and he heard something, and he pulls over, and she hops out, and she's like, "I got you."
Did you guys watch his last special?
Yes.
Yeah, the one where
from
he's
his
at
house?
home.
It was dog shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
No, come on, Craig.
I
It
thought
wasn't. It wasn't
okay.
the worst thing I've ever
It was
seen.
I
dog
thought it was
shit.
good
I turned it off.
Did you?
It was dog shit.
because he's playing like nice guy,
I did start calling
nice
it the
guy,
vid
dad
after
guy,
that, though.
or something.
The
right?
what?
I started calling it the vid after that because he kept calling it the vid. And I'm like, so okay, I did call it the vid after that, but I
Yeah.
made it about 20 minutes into the special, and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't,
Yeah.
you know, Kevin Hart's storytelling is what makes Kevin Hart.
I think
Right.
he can come back.
Oh,
think-
he'll come back. There's no way he
without
won't.
a doubt.
right.
There's no way he won't. You know.
No, he's.
I just
he's
bought tickets
fucking
to
next level
Tom
crazy.
Segura.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
excited
I-
about that.
I was
Oxnard Civic Center.
Yeah.
Dude.
So-
We honestly, man, we go back to what you're.
he
what
texted
you were
he
talking
texted
about
me,
earlier.
and it was on my way to the concert, so I was like pre-gaming,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh shit, I need to buy these tickets. He goes, dude, the tickets are going fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I need to buy these tickets. I spent $133 on the
Right.
tickets. I look down on it and I go, shit, I just saw this tour like 4 months ago in Vegas.
really?
Yeah,
That's the same.
I bought
shit?
tickets to the same
Oh,
show. It's just a
damn,
different
dude.
leg.
I'd
Yeah.
still watch it though.
Oh yeah, I'm
Well,
going.
But,
Well,
you know,
when I went to
he's-
Vegas-
yeah,
When I went to Vegas, we were
can't-
sober,
yeah,
and I saw the whole show. And now maybe it'll be fun to watch it when I'm drunk.
yeah.
There you go.
Going back to what we talked about earlier, where you've got past your anxiety and
Mhm.
dealing with that stuff.
For
and,
now. Yeah.
you know, we've talked about my last part of this COVID stuff and all that stuff has been a little extra for me. And I still have, like, even before that, when I would go to Levity Live, I would, or to
Mhm.
what is it?
Yeah.
I go by myself,
Mhm.
and I don't like going with a group because then they seat you all together.
Yeah.
And then I tell whoever the ushers are, I'm like, hey, look, man, you put me over there or you put me over there against the wall, but I can't, because
Yeah.
they put you so fucking tight.
Oh yeah.
And then you got everybody's, like, I in my anxiety level with that, like, I don't even like going downtown anymore.
Dude,
Oh
yeah.
really?
Oh yeah.
I always slip them when we go to Levity. I always slip them like the sly dad move where I put like money in their hand. I have like good seat, right? And they're like, yeah, sure. And these,
yeah.
but we usually get a pretty good
To
seat.
the
So-
exact same
so
seat you would have got.
with my girlfriend now,
Like,
our first
that's so
date,
awesome.
our first like official date, I took her out to Pete Davidson.
Wait, you date women?
sometimes.
Okay, all right. All right. Okay,
so
cool.
so we went out to Pete
What a
Davidson, and the dude the dude was like, he was like, yeah, I got some seats for y'all, and I saw where he was heading, and it was towards that mass
Oh,
of
yeah.
people, and it was like all it's like, you know, you're like this and like hello, and
Yeah,
like, nice to
God,
meet
yeah.
you, and your bar tabs are together and shit.
Totally.
And I saw him, and I go, bro, a good seat? And he goes, oh, I got you. And he puts us on the side of the stage. Like
Oh,
there's a
fuck.
stand-up table, there's 2 tables there. And
Right.
so Pete, all the comics come out.
yeah.
They like see me, and I got glasses and this like Alf face.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like, that guy. I go, fuck. So
I
it was
know.
just like a night of just being like ready to
On
be
the
made
edge.
fun
Yeah.
of.
That's how I felt,
They
dude.
never tapped into it. Pete Davidson looked at me, and we both have like this camel face.
He saw I'm gonna leave this
And he
guy
goes,
alone.
and our sunken in eyeballs, like without my glasses, I look kind of like Pete Davidson. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, you look
You're
like,
like,
you're
"Oh,
depressed.
shit."
And
You
he's
might
just like,
kill yourself.
dude,
if I
you
say
left me
something
alone.
mean.
he comes
Yeah.
out,
Dude.
he looked at me, he goes, my first joke is, I'm so depressed. I want to kill myself. And everyone goes, ha! And he goes, it's not a joke. I'm on a first date. I look at her. I go, he's not joking. He's not joking. This is gonna be a rough
Dude, I was
night."
terrified at Tim Dillon. We went to Tim Dillon a few weeks
He's a
ago.
beast.
Oh my!
He
And
is
we,
a
dude,
fucking beast.
they sat us at the front of the fucking stage, dude. I mean, and Chris was behind me, so it is one of those. It's a table
I'm like
long
this.
ways. I'm sitting at the stage with my knees on it.
Where was this at?
Ontario, fucking improv.
Oh,
We went all the way
shit.
to Ontario
Yeah,
improv.
Irvine.
Wow,
Yeah.
it was insane, dude. But
Yeah.
it was an Ontario one. But I mean, dude, every fucking comic came out and looked at us and kind of got me a bit, but the guy next to me looked way more white trash. So
They picked on him.
drilled him
Yeah.
a lot, you know, like this looks like a guy who fucking failed at tattooing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't really get me that much, you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
was waiting for it, dude. I mean, I was
They kind of lumped you
terrified.
in. They said, it looks like you were the guys that did make it to the
Oh, yeah.
insurrection.
Yeah.
It's like your car broke down on the way to the insurrection. I go, it did. I was like, I know them, and it did.
Yeah, he's like, it looked like you guys fucking tried to get to the Capitol riots, but you broke down on the way.
And I'm eating like little buffalo wings. Like we ordered buffalo wings, and I'm eating these little things. And I'm like, he's gonna make
He's
fun of
gonna
me.
kill
I
Oh,
was so hungry. I was
And
like,
of
he's
all the
gonna make
humans
fun
on
of me.
earth, you don't want to tear you apart as Tim Dillon. You know what I mean?
no.
He
Or
said
actually any of
something
them. Any of
similar,
them.
right? He gave you
He
the
gave me
once
something,
over.
but I can't remember what it was.
I think
Um,
it was a failed
I-
tattoo.
Yeah,
or
it's
something. Yeah.
it
He was more of a
I
compliment.
know that
Yeah.
if I and it's part of the like I don't want to deal with it. But and part of that is why I'm like, okay, you can put me in these chairs, but you're not putting me down there.
Don't put me in there
Because 100%
Yeah.
it's never failed.
Mhm.
Every
Yeah.
show I've gone to in Vegas, everything
Yeah.
I've ever
They
done.
see you
Oh, always, man.
You're like
and
singly out.
oh,
They're
here,
like,
look at this guy.
beard,
you know, he's
glasses,
guy,
big
yeah.
guy.
watching porn, worshiping the devil.
They
you,
go-
you know,
yeah.
all this shit.
They got
you
all
know,
the checklists. There.
yeah.
You fit all of
Oh,
it. They're
dude.
like,
I'm
cool.
like, and I understand like it's coming. I
Yeah.
get it. You
well,
know,
they
but
see you and they're all
still-
layup. you
Yeah,
know?
this is
It's
an easy
fucking-
one.
Yeah,
Everybody's
because you
gonna
either
follow
respond
along.
like cool guy,
Yeah.
nice laugh, or you're a dickhead, and then they have more fuel for the
Yeah.
fire. So you have to be like, yeah, make fun of me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, let's talk after
It's
this.
so funny.
All right, so we got someone called in for Jay. He has a couple questions. You ready?
Oh.
Here we go. Let's see.
I have two questions. One, how does one tune into your podcast live? And two, does Jason Curran or Big J have anal sex with himself? Fair question.
I like that he judged his own question at the end of it. Fair question.
Yes.
As far as tuning in,
So was that
live-
for him?
Yes, we'll just go with
He said
yes.
his name, all specific.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
last name,
Yeah.
your address.
Yeah.
It's like,
Jason
it's
Curran
just
yeah.
for this guy.
lives
Yes.
at fucking blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And knows me obviously.
Hey there, chomos.
So for yours, for let me give everybody a little anatomy lesson here, and that is
Anatomy?
the man's G spot is in his butthole,
right.
and it's a good little 3 or 4 inches up there, and you just rub it a little bit, and you just nut.
Just-
It's
yeah.
awesome.
I'd actually like to know the mechanics of how you're getting up there, dude.
I'll show you. We're there.
With your own penis?
Yeah,
Is it
our
a-
next promo video,
Is
I
it a-
think, is
it
what
a
we're
reach?
talking about.
Is it a reach? What
Oh
are we-
no, it's a nice little toy with a hook on it. You
Oh.
just fucking jackhammer that
That's
thing
for
in
like
there like
cleaning
you're
your butthole when
Yeah.
you're disabled,
You're like-
right?
Yeah.
Basically, you're
But
giving
then you
yourself
just stick
give
it
your
up in there.
butthole a back alley abortion.
Yeah, you know, if everything. If
Oh, put that on like the all-time greatest quotes.
greatest.
When you do the clip show after 400, 500 episodes.
Totally, man. For sure, dude. Yeah.
So yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Good deal.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I keep it clean. I shave, you know,
Yeah.
and again, there's some.
You shave that, but not this.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. You know, he's got
Interesting.
standards.
yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I thought like hairy
What the fuck
guys
is wrong
like it.
with you,
Hairy,
man?
I'm a maniac. I thought
Yeah.
hairy guys just like it hairy.
No, you gotta trim it up
No.
down there. We're not
I
savages.
fresh shaved
bro.
my balls this morning, bro.
Did you?
Dude, I'm going on 3 weeks for no shave November.
How's that going, dude?
It's terrible.
I'm going
So,
on.
Are
I think
are
literally
you can't
6
grow
months
hair.
of growing a beard.
You're one of those guys.
He
This
can't
is
grow
like
one at all.
3
Yeah.
days, and I'm like, this is, and then it
Yeah.
starts to get weird.
He's got
And
the
you're like,
I have a
fucking
buddy of
shitty
mine.
Mexican gene where you can't grow anything.
I have a
good
buddy of mine,
goatee.
Wade,
That's it.
and he's always questionable. He's when I really first started to understand non-binary. You know, when I first time, like when we've been friends forever and stuff, and as he's gotten older, he's gotten way more questionable about, like, are you a man, are you a woman?
Mhm.
You know, his name's Wade Edwards.
Just
It's
throw his name
always
out there on the
always
podcast.
questionable about, and he
Say-
cannot grow facial hair.
Right.
And I don't know if it's like, I know he's part Native American, but I still
they
kind
grow
of
very bad
question
facial
whether
hair
or
now.
not it's just,
So
are
he's a
you
bad
chick?
drunk too.
He's a horrible drunk dude.
There's
And he is
There's
a
a problem.
he is a
Yeah.
solid fucking alcoholic.
Yeah,
What
a
other
lot of Native
problems?
Americans
Lush,
are terrible
drug addict.
terrible drunks.
Oh,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
'Cause they
Can't
can't-
drive.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I
like
mean?
there,
Yeah.
you know, there's a specific thing in their DNA
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes them
yeah.
like
They can't
react
metabolize.
badly with alcohol.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
metabolize
Wade
the
for
same.
sure.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Every
he
Native American
is
dude I've ever met is like
literally
a
one of the
wild
most
ass
horrible
drunk.
human
Yeah, I
beings.
knew this girl. She's
Yeah,
wow.
he's terrible, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also can't grow out facial hair.
No, can't grow facial hair.
Yeah.
You know, just very, very, very self-loathing, horrible human.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Be fucking making
Yeah.
this real.
What's that?
So for the record, Jay butt fucks himself. Also, if you want
I did
to,
not say I butt fuck myself.
I mean,
I
it's
said
what
that
you
I'm
said.
into prostate massages.
basically
Would
what
you?
you said.
No, I. Okay, yeah.
and as
laid it
far
out.
as participating on the live podcast, we don't do these live. We will set up something where we can actually take live calls at some point.
You have a
I just got
couch,
this shit
you
working.
can start inviting people.
I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
You have to fold your kids' laundry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they come in
You're
and do
gonna
some
sit
fucking
here.
chores.
Could we
dude.
just have
Yeah,
the
dude.
kids come sit out here and watch us the whole time?
It would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Speaking of
You'd
nightmares,
be like, Dad, check this out. Check this thing out.
Dad,
Check
you wanna
this
see my
out.
Christmas
You wanna
list?
see this? Check it out. Check,
all right.
check
Speaking
this
of nightmares, I hope you guys are ready for
Uh,
this.
You fucking go fuck yourself,
What?
Greg.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is this your surprise?
Yeah, this is my
yeah.
surprise. So
Dude, I might
yes.
throw up.
I
It's a
no, I
10
picked
unit.
this up.
Are you serious?
It's a
Yeah.
10 unit,
We're
this-
gonna
Why
do
did
the-
you pick this?
We're gonna do
Night.
the 10-unit
I don't
challenge,
know,
right?
dude.
Have you ever done these?
I'll do it right now.
muscle
Let's go.
relaxer
Okay,
pads?
God,
No,
I'm
I
s-
haven't.
All right,
but
we're gonna
All
get
right.
set up. We're gonna take a break. We will be
Yes.
back momentarily. And basically, the 10-unit challenge is we're gonna hook some of these muscle relaxers up to your arms, and you have to try to chug a beer.
Would you quit calling it a fucking muscle relaxer? It is not a
Yeah,
muscle
I know
relaxer.
muscle relaxers, and they
A
don't.
muscle relaxer is
they don't-
not hurt.
they don't feel bad. They
Taking
feel good.
electricity,
They take
and
all the
hooking
bad
up to your
feelings.
fucking muscles is not a relaxer.
It's gonna relax.
Gee,
dude.
no,
Yeah, they'll be
no.
relaxing.
After
This is
it
your
shocks
surprise.
the shit out of you, you relax. Yes,
This is it. We're
yes.
gonna do the 10-unit
Oh,
challenge.
yeah.
All right.
All right, hold
I'll do
on.
it.
Hold.
I've had
hold tight.
anxiety all day about this.
You knew about this?
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Seen this go
Yeah.
around, I'm like,
Watch how
oh.
fast this beer goes away.
This was
Okay.
like 20 years ago. My buddy, the singer in my band, got one of these,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Watch this," and we put it on my friend's throat. And he was,
Oh,
he was
that's bad,
singing,
dude.
And he was like,
All right. So who wants to go first?
You said you were.
Oh, well, I can't go first. I'm the host.
"Okay, I'll go first."
Well, I'm co-host, so he must go first.
I just don't want to watch you. It's like,
Oh.
skydiving. Let me go pee real quick.
It won't be that bad.
I don't want to piss my pants.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that
You
bad.
definitely
either,
wanna
but it
piss your
does give me anxiety.
Definitely wanna go
Ever
pee
since
right
my
now.
dad had me piss on like the fence, it's uncomfortable.
This will be a real joke, dude. All right. Let me get this set up.
So, anybody and everybody just want to let you guys know that the garage bar at 1091 Scandia Avenue. You're just gonna edit it out.
I know.
Yeah. So Friendsgiving, day before Thanksgiving, I'll be bartending all day. We're doing a potluck. So if you guys want to come by, come by.
Shum on down.
Yep. Shalom.
Okay.
Dum, ch, ch, dum, dum, ch, dum, 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 ch, dum, dum. Your smile
So
is so
happy.
disturbing.
I did it to my kids today.
I know. And
I did it to the
it's-
kids today.
Yeah.
They could handle it.
Yeah, yeah. Such a great parent. I got an idea, you guys. I saw this thing on TikTok where you fucking torture your friends. And so I want to try it out, but I don't have anybody around me right now. So let me just bring my kids in and see how I'm extremely
buddy.
uncomfortable. He already said he'd go first. Man.
Oh, Chris is going
Chris is
first?
in.
All
Chris
right.
is the man. You know what I mean? We're gonna.
Okay, let's see if we can get the mic up. No, you're gonna try to drink a beer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
All right, so put one.
Should I get like a beer?
All right, here we go, you guys. What he's gonna do is he's gonna be putting the pads on Chris's arm. One probably at forearm and then one at bicep.
Yep.
And then we're gonna see him try to drink a beer. This ought to be pure entertainment. Step over that way a little bit so he doesn't spray all over. Oh no, please do.
Okay.
You're gonna waste beer. It might as
Are you
well
gonna
be
use
this.
glass though?
Oh, solid.
I'd go for a can.
That's a good
Just
point.
drink
man.
one of those Heinekens.
Oh,
shitty anyway.
oh, yeah. That'll fucking entice me to put a beer towards my face and give me some.
You ain't gonna
shitty
get
beer.
much of it, dude.
The glasses.
Yeah.
My teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
yeah.
Okay, you gotta stand over here. Let me see.
Oh, I guess.
All right, now
Try to get
Craig's
the mic so
gonna
you can-
put the tinge unit on his
What
arms.
happens
Let's
when
see
I
what
spill
happens.
Don't spill it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, here, give me. Which arm do you drink with?
On my arm?
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah,
find
which
out.
arm do you jerk off with?
Do left since it's facing.
Which one? Are you
It's
gonna
red.
You
is my
don't
strong-
jerk
okay.
off with your left arm.
I'm gonna throw one here.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like I'm already spilling it.
What's it? You know, it's Craig's sadistic ass and how happy he is is so disturbing.
No,
I feel like it's on right now.
it's not.
I know, I know.
It's not on yet.
Am I gonna have a heart attack?
No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it on a
So
little bit.
terrified,
Craig.
dude.
I'm just gonna
Craig
turn
Craig
it on
is
a
the
little bit.
Travis Scott of this
Oh.
garage right now.
Don't worry about it.
Everybody is like, we shouldn't do this, and he's like, no, just keep playing.
Okay, ready?
Just get. Oh, here we
A
go.
little bit.
All right, you got it.
I'm just gonna give you a little taste.
Just a
so you
little,
feel it.
just a little bit,
Let me feel the taste.
just a little
Is it on
bit,
yet?
just a little bit.
I feel like it's on.
Oh, look at
already. I
is your
don't know.
hand shaking or are you just nervous?
Yeah.
Oh,
Three.
oh, so it's 3 to what? 3 to 10?
Oh.
Oh, whoa. It's Josh Blue drinking a beer. We got Josh Blue drinking a beer right now. Wow, good job, buddy. Wow, that was phenomenal. That was good.
I
Oh,
didn't finish. I didn't
shit.
You didn't have to chug it. You just had to try to drink some.
You did really,
Son.
really, really good.
Give it again. I want
Oh,
Okay.
all right, good, good,
I think I can do it.
man.
Okay, you ready?
This is,
That was at
this
like
is okay.
6.
All right,
That was
that was a
six?
6.
I thought you were going to 10.
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't even. Oh, I'm not doing this, man. Y'all
What?
kiss my ass. I'm a grown
was
fucking
6?
man. I make my
It
own
might have been-
decisions.
Might have been 7.
All right,
It goes to 8.
all right.
Ready?
Okay, so we're no.
It comes over here. Is that real?
You're
Yeah,
doing.
it
You're
could be.
you're doing
Just
great.
Use the one hand.
Hey, what? Why don't we
All right, ready?
reposition the
So just
pads?
Don't hold. Okay, ready? Go.
Okay, you got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Oh. God dang.
Oh, damn, dude.
Dude, you're a beast. A fucking beast. Oh. Oh.
Was that 10?
You got it, dude.
Oh.
That was it.
Ow.
All right. Okay, so now
Oh,
switch
God.
places.
Looked like
You guys having fun?
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
No.
Chris, now you hook up Craig.
You ready, Jay?
No, I'm not doing it, man.
Oh, you're not.
No,
you're
no,
doing it.
I know.
You're
I told you I
definitely doing
can't
it.
fucking do it. Okay,
Don't
first,
fucking
Chris,
puss out
let's.
now.
I'm
You're
telling you,
doing it
man.
now.
All right,
No,
all right.
it's off right now.
Chris,
No, well, we were both connected. What would happen?
I don't think it'd be good.
Chris, grab the controller from him.
All right.
Jay, you gotta do it. It's fine.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. Okay, so here's how it works. This is the button for it.
Okay.
Right.
All right, here
turn
we
it
go.
on, and it's on like 0, 1. Right there's the line. So ease me in if you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just gotta turn it.
Yeah, ease it in.
It's 8. You gotta.
Something you don't hear from Craig.
Right?
Hear from
Let me
Craig
get my
very
beer,
often.
hold on.
Craig's not an ease it in type of guy. Usually, he just takes it all.
Ready?
You're at
rough
one
like-
right now.
I know it's not even working.
All right, here we
All right.
go. Craig's cracking that fucking
You okay?
awesome Heineken 0.
All right.
Ow.
There you go.
So you just have to
Oh.
twist it, but you know, maybe start
I'll
it
ease
slow.
you in, dude.
Yeah,
we're-
just
we're at
ease
like
it
a
in.
3.
Ease it
You
in.
feel?
Just slowly. Can you?
Oh,
Feel,
there-
oh,
oh,
the,
yeah.
oh, wow! Look at his
Hold your
arm
this
twitch.
way so I can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's 4. Now get it close. That's 5.
Come on.
Get it up there.
Come on. Chris, power through it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Now? turn it off. It's right off.
Oh,
I turned it off. You were already on like a weird...
oh my God. Holy shit, that was awesome.
That's no
That was
joke,
fucking
dude.
awesome.
That shit's no joke.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all
It
right,
wasn't
all
even
right.
10.
All
What
right.
was that?
Hey,
It
and
was like a 5.
No way.
Dude,
Oh my
I was
God. Okay,
gradually
all right.
raising it.
is that seriously? That wasn't a 5.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is
So you took the 10 like an all-star, and he hold on, turn it up, turn it up.
That's 10.
Hey man, I'm sorry, but I'm tapping out on this one, man.
No, you're not,
I can't fucking do it. I'm a pussy. Call me a pussy. I can't fucking do it. It's giving me such bad anxiety. I can't, man.
This is why you
That's
need to
why I
go
go last. That's why you go
You,
first.
you can stay in that chair. How's that? We don't want you to fall down. Oh my God, dude. You might have to take these off me. That is fucking nuts, dude. Holy shit. All right. Come on, Jay.
Where's the place?
Just right on. Now go down a little lower. There you go. Here? Yeah, then just put one right here, dude. Get them right there.
It's like the
I would
combination.
highly recommend not using a bottle.
Right here, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably not do a bottle. Thank you for telling me that before.
I just want to crack my own fucking teeth, man.
Yeah, I can't afford that dentist shirt.
Here, do you want to?
You don't want to be it's fun.
Holy shit.
It didn't look fun. Didn't look fun at all.
It's actually super
Do
fun.
a T-bone steak.
It's super fun, dude.
You ready?
This
Wait, no,
fucking
you gotta
beer.
do it.
No. You do it, Chris. I
He
like
wasn't
you.
nice to me.
I trust. Okay.
I feel like Craig was
God
nice.
damn it.
Listen, hey, welcome to the podcast, Jay.
All right. All right.
I'm just gonna ease you in. I'll
I
go
got
easy.
you.
You got to drink with that hand.
All right.
All right, ready?
So just try a drink without it and then see how it feels.
That's like 3.
Yeah.
That's 3.
All right. Oh shit. Fuck. What the fuck?
No, let me get a sip. Let me get a sip. Now.
Man, that is fucked up. That is fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
Man. Hey.
I won't do it again. Promise. I'm turning it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Fucking get your hand away from it. I am good. Holy shit.
I got up to about 7, dude.
Man.
Oh, that
Ooh.
is my favorite thing I've ever
Wow.
seen. Brooke Dalton, if you're watching,
Hey, man, there's no way I was
Scavenger
getting
hunt.
that thing anywhere near my face. It was not.
I hit myself in the lip like 6
Yeah.
times, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was not.
That's the best thing I've ever done, dude.
Wow.
Holy shit, man. Well, I appreciate you guys fucking doing that.
Hey,
That's
thank you
no
guys
joke,
for listening
bro.
to the Get Heavy podcast, man. Appreciate Chris being here.
Yeah.
As always, love you guys. 1091 Scandia Avenue.
There you go. Garage Bar, check it out. Like, subscribe, rate, review, tell your fucking friends, hit that notifications bell on YouTube. Leave messages on the Get Heavy Hotline, 805-666-2314. Don't fucking interrupt me when I'm talking.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Hey, man. Really, if you guys can, please recommend this shit to your friends. It's only going to get better. We're just going to keep doing this. We'll be doing it every week, man. We're going to have a good time. We want you guys to have a good time with us. So please, like he said, fucking recommend it to your friends. Tell your friends. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys want to have any content that you would like to see,
Hit us up.
hit us up, man. You guys got the phone number. Call, ask us questions. I'd like to hear some serious life advice because Craig has got it covered.
Good God. All right. My arm is fucking tingling. All right,
yeah,
guys. We'll
man.
see you on the next one.